Well, dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salom's vlog. It is the night after our night of sadness. Yes, it took me almost 24 hours. Let me say 20 good hours, 20 hours to, respond to the loss last night. It took me 20 good hours to react to our game last night, dear friend. I have not come your way today because I have been saddened. I have been sick from that last night until this moment. It has to take me extra strength, extra ability to come your way this evening. The disappointment of last night's game, the failure, it is a pain I will never forget. Chelsea's performance last night was a disaster. It was a shame. It's embarrassing. Pochettino and his men should bow their heads in shame. This is not Chelsea. In fact, they should change the name from Chelsea to something else. Like Pochettino himself suggested, that this is not Cole Palmer Football Club. This is Chelsea Football Club. You heard him before the game. During his press conference, pre-match press conference, he said, the players should have it in their mind that this is not Cole Palmer Football Club. Rather, it is Chelsea Football Club. Indeed, the club or the team has become Cole Palmer Football Club, not Chelsea. Because this is not the Chelsea we know. The Chelsea we know, the coach is pragmatic. The coach knows exactly what he's about, what he wants to do, and the result to achieve. Poch has no idea what he really wants to achieve. Otherwise, he will not keep repeating the same mistakes. Ask me what are the mistakes Pochettino is making, dear friend. I am very angry in my spirit. Since last night till now, I'm not doing my reaction. Ask me why. In our last 2-3 games, what was our defensive setup? What was our defensive setup? Let me just start from there first. In last night's game, what happened? Was Thiago Silva ill? Was he sick? What was the reason why Pochettino would decide to feature Disasi and Badiashile? I need answers to these questions. What was the reason why Pochettino would decide to feature Disasi and Badiashile at the same time? When you know very well the two partnership wasn't working. It's never working. Why? Was it intentional to sabotage the club? No, I'm beginning to suspect something. I'm beginning to suspect something right there. Is it your intention to sabotage the club, Chelsea, or what? We saw it. Our last 2 games, we played what? At least for once, we got a clean sheet. Against Man City, well, that 6 minutes to full time we considered the 1 goal. Even that is understandable because the pressure was much. Even though the result is unacceptable, the 1 goal was understandable. So what happened last night? You kept Thiago Silva on the bench. The partnership between Thiago Silva and Trevoh Chalobah, that was working so well. You decided to do something different. Poch, you are responsible for our heavy loss last night. Listen, Pochettino's Chelsea, right now, as we speak, Pochettino's team, Chelsea team, right now as we speak, is the worst Chelsea team I have ever seen. In my 20 plus years I've been following Chelsea. Yeah. Pochettino's Chelsea team is the worst I've ever seen in the last 20 years plus that I've been following Chelsea. We are learning to be losers. Are we learning to be losers? Because every time we are learning, we are growing, we are developing. We are learning to be losers. Take away Cole Palmer, we will just be above the relegation zone. Just take away Cole Palmer, we will just be around relegation zone by now. Yeah. Take away Cole Palmer and Chelsea will be just above relegation zone. Mourinho must return. Jose Mourinho must return to Chelsea. We need to get back our identity, our pride. We are the pride of London. Jose Mourinho must return to Chelsea. If you are going to lose, make it respectable. 5-0, my goodness. If you are going to lose, make it respectable. This is too much. This is too much. These players need a kick up in the ass. I'm sorry to say, these players, they need a kick in the ass, not a cuddle. I overheard Pochettino saying that he will not blame the players when he was told that it is a shame from his players. He said no, he cannot call them shame. He cannot say it's embarrassing. He's still cuddling the players. Pochettino knows exactly what he's doing, dear friend. Poch knows exactly what he is doing. Period. No one should try to defend Pochettino at this time. I have tried my best trying to defend Pochettino, trying to defend when people are calling for Poch out, Poch out. I've tried to be diplomatic, try to send a signal that look, we still, this guy. Let me just take my words back. Experienced players must be signed in the summer. If we are to get our identity back, experienced players must be signed in the summer. And that should be without Pochettino. Someone else like Jose Mourinho or Thomas Tuchel has to come in. And wait, Moise Caicedo, so far what I'm seeing an average player. It is true that he spent only a year in Brighton from his home country. Only a year. He's not a proven winner. Caicedo is not a proven winner. He spent only a year in the Premier League when Chelsea went and paid a hefty amount of money for him. So I will not blame him that much. But in last night's game, it was evidently clear that apart from Conor Gallagher, every other player was average. Every other player. Dear friend, I might take a few minutes more. Just bear with me. Mauricio Pochettino says we cannot blame the players. The circumstances are bigger than the players. Okay, the circumstances are bigger than the players, right? So you now know the circumstances. Tell us what the circumstances are. The tactics, the formation you played, the selection you made, you failed us. That is a circumstance. It's above the players. It's not their fault. It's your fault, Poch. Exactly so. I agree with you. I agree with you. Kai Havertz scored against Chelsea and celebrated it. Yeah. I don't blame him. Poch, if you had to lose at all, lose respectably, not 5-0. My goodness. We are disappointed with the outcome of the game. That's just the truth. All Chelsea fans around the globe, if the owners are not disappointed, if the technical directors are not disappointed, look, Pochettino, we are disappointed and you are on a timing bomb. Just like Mikhailo Mudryk posted on X. He said, we are disappointed with the outcome. We are sorry for our fans. You deserve better. We'll be back stronger, coming from Mikhailo Mudryk. Well, the apologies kept coming in, not only from Mikhailo. One thing that I have noticed, Pochettino himself was asked about our European qualification, whether we still have hope of qualifying for Europe. Listen to what he said. Just listen, just imagine. He said, now it is difficult to see the future. Because after this game, we feel disappointed. It is difficult to talk about objectives. If we compete like Saturday, okay, like that Saturday against Manchester City is okay. But if we compete like today, I think we deserve to go into Europe. No. I think in this way, no. He's almost given up on qualifying for Europe. Poch really doesn't know what he's doing. The moment I saw Badiashile and Disasi, I lost hope. The very moment I saw Badiashile and Disasi in the lineup, dear friend, I lost hope. This is what every damn Chelsea fan knows, but our manager doesn't know that those two together is a disaster. Every damn Chelsea fans know that seeing Badiashile and Disasi in a starting 11, in a lineup, it's a call for doom and disaster. But this is what our manager, Pochettino, doesn't know. I don't know what he's seeing in these two. I can't tell what he's seeing in these two. Gallagher versus Arsenal, 88% accuracy, joint most in Chelsea midfield. 7 recoveries, most for Chelsea. 4 round duels won, most for Chelsea. 10 passes into the final 10, most for Chelsea. It was a doomsday for everyone on the pitch. But except Gallagher, he tried. At least he was our best midfielder out there last night. Yes, he was. Well, let me end it here. Dear friend, let me hear from the comment section. I believe you are with me and you are right there. Chelsea, we've lost our identity and we need to make a drastic change. As a matter of fact, we don't need to wait for the end of the season. Now, and I mean now. Dear friend, I will see you in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.